Hey, my friend, the 5-minute quickie podcast, which will last as long as it needs to be. And I wanted to have a little chat, amuse, because that's what the 5-minute quickies are for. They're just for musing. Really? Yeah, musing. Just to get you thinking. And one thing I wanted to just have a little, well, what I've been thinking about is how do you get better at new stuff? Because new stuff is bloody hard, isn't it? You know, you've got those 4 steps of learning. The first step, you don't even know that you don't know. The second step, when you do know that you don't know. And then you begin to learn. And begin to learn, which is that third step, which is so conscious. So conscious. It's all chunky and trying until you get to the unconscious learning and doing. But before we get there, to get it there, what I want you to think about is this. While you're practicing something new, or you want to get better at something that you're doing right now, it's like the 80-20% rule. But this is a different type of 80-20. You're getting clever, Cluffy. And what it is, first of all, you have to identify what you want to learn newly. And know that it's new. Know that it's going to be a little bit clunky. Maybe you're going to have to put some effort in. But if you put all your effort into that new thing, it's bloody hard. And it can be a little bit demoralizing. It can bring you down because it is hard. It is new. So what I wanted to say was try to think, what is the core of this new thing you're learning? Now, I want to learn digital art. Not to be the best digital artist in the world, never will be, but I just want to enjoy digital art. And I'm finding it really difficult because it's not only getting used to the bloody pen and on the screen, and it's completely different. But also you've got all the other bits of Photoshop or whatever you use. I use Photoshop, but it's so difficult because it's new. And I make mistakes and I go, oh, bloody hell. Is it really worth it? And then I thought to myself, oh, hey, what is the core part of this thing? And it comes down to being just drawing stuff. Drawing stuff. And I like drawing stuff because that's why I wanted to go into the digital drawing stuff. So I thought, well, if that's the core element of what we're doing, I've got to get better at the core. So I thought to myself, 80-20, instead of spending all my time on that 20%, which is what you do when you're doing in business, the 20% that brings you all the returns, you spend 80% of your time on that. No, change it. I still want to spend 80% of my time doing the stuff I can get better at and I know I'm okay with. So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to get better. You can see the results. You get more confident. And the thing is, when you get more confident, then when you spend 20% of your time learning the new stuff, it's okay. Because it's not that long, so you're not going to do your head in. But you're just going to do a bit, just enough to learn from. And then you go back to your core again, just that real practice. And then back to the 20%. Because what you'll find is your 80% gets better, because it will be, because you're spending more time doing it. You're getting more confident. Your skill level should be going up a little bit. So when you apply it to the difficult stuff, well, it's going to get better, isn't it? And I think what happens is, because of that new confidence in that new stuff, that 20% starts to grow. So maybe it becomes 70-30. You're still increasing, and that skill set of 70 is bloody good anyway. It's big. But now you're being able to go between the two. And that's what I found helps me. But you have to get, first of all, obviously intention. Got to intend, I want to do this. It's got to be important to me. Not just doing it for peer pressure or anything like that. But if it is important to me, finding that core. What is the core thing that stays between both of these, the new skill and your existing skill? And then have fun. because you can have fun practicing the stuff that you enjoy, which will get you more creative. That'll just make you feel good, and then use that into the new stuff. Isn't that a wonderful way to do it? I think so. I don't know where I got it from. It was just something that came to me. And I just draw this little picture of this apple. Not the apple of Mac, but it's an apple with a core. And then the target. Knowing that the core into the target will help me grow. And that target gets bigger and bigger. And then it becomes like the ripples of change. You see, you do that little change and you don't realise how far it goes, because then you start getting better at that. I'll say that again. You start getting better at other stuff because you just do. Maybe you've just learnt a different skill, and you're skill stacking and you're skill sharing into different areas of your life. That's all it is, a 5-minute quickie. Have a think about that. What are you trying to learn? And what is the core of that you're good at? And how can you spend your time wisely, increasing what you do well and allowing that to flow into the stuff which is hard. So then it becomes an unconscious way of working. You'll love it. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a 5-minute quickie. Let me know. Email me if you wish. feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. Just enjoy and have fun. That's what it's all about. Really just having fun. Because when you're having fun, hey, the whole world's better. It's time to fly, my friend. Bye.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.